This will be part 2 of how to create a custom theme in SuiteCRM and change CSS and such. So you notice right now that my navigation bar is black, and I'll show you how I got there. It took a little bit of figuring out and researching, but figured out how to do it. So I'm opening up my text editor, and if you look over here in the file system, you can see here's the custom directory, and then you go into themes, and then the custom theme directory I created by just copying it over into here. And so the way that you want to edit this is the first thing you want to do is go into the TPLS directory, click on head, and this has the basic CSS outline, the links right here. You're going to need to reference your new styles here. So you want to change it. Originally this said themes, CSS, normalize, blah blah blah, and just change it to point to your custom one now. Now, and the other thing that you need to do is, now that that is done, where you will make all of your CSS edits is going to be inside of this style CSS, and when you open this the first time, it's going to be completely minified. What I suggest you do is just copy it and then go over here and like type in something like deminify my CSS or something like that, and you can paste it inside here, and you unminify it and then paste it back into your editor, and you can leave it unminified. But if you want to deploy this into a production environment, then I would suggest you go back into your browser and minify it again. And there's probably some plugin for Atom, the editor I'm using, that will minify this for you, and deminify it too. So now once that's done, you can make your modification here, and I made my navigation bar black. Let's see if I can do something else just to prove to you guys it works. I will inspect the page. Let's make this thing some other color. Content tab actions A, background color is this thing. Okay, so let's copy that, and then we'll change the background color, and I'll just place this anywhere because this is just for fun. Green, and I'll default to whatever color green is from the browser. So then you want to remove your cache directory contents, and then you also want to clear out the browser cache in your browser by doing that. And there's one other thing I wanted to show you, which was depending on developer mode, which will not have the program here hold the cache, but I still like to clear it from the cache directory anyway. Okay, so now if you live long enough, this will go back up, and it didn't make it green. So what happened? Something must be overriding whatever I did. Let's look for those words in here. Okay, so it's taking it from here, green, order by, okay, save, do the same thing again, go in here, hit Control Shift R, and maybe it'll be green now. So it might be easier if this works. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Didn't keep my edits. I was pretty sure that was it. Why didn't it load my edits? Maybe if I do a rebuild. Okay, that looks done. Go back home. Still is in green, still didn't load my stuff. What gives? Three of them are found. On hover, it changes color. Maybe it doesn't like my thing I put here. We'll just make them all green. Unless I'm editing the wrong one. No, this isn't my custom theme. Okay, cache isn't there. I saved the file. Should change that thing to something else. Unless it's loading in another CSS file that I'm not reading from that also has that somewhere, which it may be doing that. So then what we can do is take that selector and go to our console here, and I am in the custom theme directory, and then we can grep for it. So they're both in style CSS, they're nowhere else. Okay, so something else is changing it. I should be referencing style CSS in there, unless this is being changed by something else. Well, we're getting closer to figuring it out. Green. Green. So put those there. That's loading in this stuff. Maybe I have to look at main and see where that is. But main's not referencing that A tag though, because I grep for it wasn't there. It's not in here. Everything I read said to put change style CSS. Maybe the background image is causing it to freak out. Yeah. Let's see if that makes a difference. It should. There's nothing in the wrong cache directory. That might help. Alright, so then we will go back here, Control Shift R. I removed the images, so maybe that'll make a difference now. Okay, it's loading up. Load the page. Thing is still there. Maybe it's because it's responsive, maybe? No. It's definitely it's loading that from somewhere else. Definitely loading it from the cache, but it should not be built from that. It should be built by something else. Let's view page source. Oh, it's referencing the old style sheet still. So somewhere else there's a reference to this old style sheet. So then we can look at this old, let's see. I want to look at the rest of these then. Footer, header, home. So somewhere it's referencing those old style sheets inside of these, and it shouldn't be. And that's why my changes aren't taking effect. Oh, there's some things here too. Let's just go ahead and make this easier on ourselves, and we'll just grep for this specific thing. And we're already in the themes directory, and we'll just replace everything that's in our search criteria with this. And we'll have to escape the double quotes. And it didn't find anything. Well, with that logic, then if you were to change the actual theme in SuiteP, then it would change that in here. But we need to find out where that's being referenced. So I guess that's the caveat with copying stuff over, is you have to refactor everything. And sometimes it doesn't do that for you, like in this case, script. So we'll have to go through each of these TLP files and change these so they reference the right CSS. But once we do that, then it works. So at the top of here, divs, divs. Is there any other distinguishing criteria that was in this page? Possibly the title. So the title count. well, let me... Let me try this one more time, because there is a space here. No, all right. Well, this page is definitely being loaded up somewhere. It has this content, we just have to find it. I'm being very persistent in trying to find it because it's referencing the wrong one. However, when I went to that other page, it referenced it correctly, I think. Because where is it referencing this navigation bar? Because it should be referencing it from here. I changed the right one. Well, that's a problem so far. I'll make a part 3, make sure, but we're getting somewhere with it.